Traders from around the world, what's going on? It's Ricky Cadden back again with the free Wednesday stock review from Real Life Trading Australia. Hope you guys are doing absolutely splendid. Let's dive in and take a look at what's going on in the broader markets. Now, the SPY, we did get a move higher, which I did mention in my last reviews, and we are currently getting some pretty delightful volume. Although we are struggling a little bit up here. You can see we did get a nice little bearish move yesterday, or last night I should say. Pretty much sold off right at open. We had this nice push higher right to the end of the day on the previous day, and then most people took their profits and then took the trade lower. So we are currently consolidating at this point. There's no real direction, in my opinion, except to be bullish. I would be quite cautious up here because we are yet again at all-time highs, guys. So just be wary of that, and we are getting currently increasing volume, as we are starting, or at least trying to go higher. The E-minis, you can see we are currently fairly flat on the day. So we are still going a little bit sideways. Not overly bullish, guys. I did mention that, we are definitely in a bullish trend, but we are getting a lot of rejection, or we are getting some exhaustion volume, which I did mention in my last video. So just be wary, guys. If you are in profit on some of your stocks, probably just look to take some profits off the table. Maybe look to capitalize on, say, 50% of your profits, and then look to buy the dip again. Here's Airbnb. Now, Airbnb looks strong, team. We are currently in this one with a nice little put sale. Also got into some nice little call options, some nice little leap options back down here at 140-ish. And they are looking very, very healthy at the moment. So Airbnb looking absolutely fantastic, sensational volume, gorgeous push last night, and the longer term moving averages, you can see we are still a little bit away from them. Shorter term moving averages, we've still got the 50 in front of our faces, but if we can get above the 50, guys, I think we'll see a nice little move up to around probably the 100 simple moving average at 174-ish. Here's NIO. Now, NIO, guys, was a weekly options newsletter play. I gave this one to you guys last week. Now, I hope you guys did capitalize on this trade. This one trade that we got into, guys, would have paid for almost half a year of real life trading subscription. So, well done to all those guys who did take NIO swing trade last week. Look at this gorgeous target hit. We hit our target and then completely got rejected. Beautiful profit taking, evening star reversal pattern, nice little gap down, volume slightly dropping, so I would expect a nice little pullback, probably back down to the 100 simple moving average, or we come back down to our old entry price, and then we possibly look to get back in it again, as long as the markets are looking quite bullish. The ASX 200 also creating another brand new all-time high. I did mention that this is just going to continue higher. Fantastic increasing volume, looking fantastic. Got a request from Sawadee to look at Northern Star Resources, ticker symbol NST. Now, Sawadee, right now you can see we are currently in a nice little distribution phase. We did get a cute little double bottom here, and then a nice little retest almost of the neckline, but we are currently just distributing right now. We are also seeing a nice little resistance level around 1169. We are currently above the 100 simple moving average on the daily chart. On the weekly chart, however, we got this phenomenal bounce off the 200 simple moving average. So if you are in this particular trade and you did buy down here, just know that because this is a weekly chart, you do want to have a little bit more of a longer term perspective on this chart. So I would expect us to slowly grind higher. I think we'll probably get a little bit more of a downward push before we start to move higher. But NST definitely long term will be in a bullish trend. Here's Jumbo Interactive Limited, ticker symbol JIN. Now, guys, Jumbo Interactive is actually looking pretty decent for a breakout. So we've been consolidating on JIN for over a year right now. We've just been trading in a really nice range. Buy low, sell high. easy strategy. But right now, we are currently getting, on the daily chart, we're getting some pretty delightful volume at the highs. So that's something to note. I do know that we have been here in the past. What I would expect, guys, is a nice little push higher and then a pullback, and then look to buy off some sort of hammer candle. Look to buy the dip long term, obviously, because this one has been consolidating for a while. Eventually, this one does look like it will go higher. The long-term moving averages are slightly bullish, not overly bullish, but we are definitely bullish. And I would just be looking to take this one long on some sort of pullback when it does occur. Here's crude oil. I have been mentioning that this is bullish, so all my futures fans, I hope you guys are capitalizing on this greatness right here. Keep looking to buy the dips. Gold, we actually did get a nice little pullback. Now, this is interesting because we did get a nice close yesterday below this support level. So right now, Mr. Squiggles, I would say, is possibly wrong. Maybe short term, but long term, I definitely think gold is going to go higher. Got a nice little retest of the 200 simple moving average. I would be watching this one very, very, very closely, guys, because if we can take out this bearish candle and this bearish hammer candle, I think we'll start to see a nice little bullish push on gold. And last but not least is the Aussie dollar. I did mention we're going to trade sideways and possibly continue to go sideways at this point for a few months or so, and that's exactly what's happening. Obviously, look to buy low, sell high. You would be playing this one on the shorter time frames, but plenty of more opportunities out there on the markets. All right, guys. Also, the volatility index is starting to pick up a little bit due to the market being a little bit bearish. So make sure you are protecting your capital. Look to hedge against your positions, aka buy put options against your shares if you want to protect them, that is. But guys, make sure you do look to take profits in these high levels. Alright guys, I'll be back on Friday with another real life stock review. And until next time, love life, live life, and trade it. You guys rock. Bye.